we've only just seen you. How come you're back so soon?
I know, mate. I didn't think I'd be seeing you guys this soon. You know, I was out less than 3 weeks ago now. You know, I've got a second round stoppage against Steed Woodall, defending my titles up in Sheffield. Yeah, it was a great night. And then, you know, I was back in the gym on Monday, just training. You know, ticking over. I got asked on the Saturday, "How's your weight? Are you fit? Do you want to fight?" I was like, my weight's all right. Yeah, I'm fit. I've been in the gym. Of course, I want to fight. And then, here we are 2 weeks later.
So, your opponent, he's a predator, he's a Terminator, he's Blade, he's every other action movie from the 80s. The question I have for you, Callum, are you ready to go gangster?
Listen, a little less conversation, a little more action, please. Little Elvis quote for you. But yeah, listen, I didn't even know half the stuff he was saying up there. I would have steered him talking a lot of nonsense. There were two things. One, I was distracted by the smell of the food in here. I couldn't concentrate. And two, I was trying to think which fancy dress he's got his outfit from today.
Do you like a bit of that from your opponents though? Like, does it make fight week go a little bit quicker? Because obviously with like making weight and everything, I suppose it can be a bit of a slog. Does it make it a bit more fun when they're like that?
Yeah, I think he were definitely fun. He were definitely fun, but it's a shame because like the speakers, because there's a lot going on, I couldn't really hear exactly what he was saying, so it was hard to kind of come back with anything. But I could only hear like the Black Terminator or something. I was just like, what's going on here? But yeah, no, it was fun. Obviously, should be fun at the weigh-in tomorrow as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
And when you had the face-off, you offered him a grasp of the Commonwealth title at one point. Some words were exchanged. Can you let us in on what was said there?
Yeah, I said to him, I said you're gone quiet now, aren't you? And he said he's going to break my neck or something on Saturday. And then when we're having when I got the titles up, I said, you know, have a good look now because this is going to be the last time you're going to be able to touch it. I said, get a few pictures because it's going to be the last time.
And obviously, you know a lot about his personality now. How much do you know about Elvis Ahorgah as a fighter?
I've had a little look at him. You know, we've seen his record: 13 wins, 12 knockouts. He was supposed to fight on a boxer show in December, just gone. They were supposed to fight next week in Sheffield, so he's been in camp, he's been training. And again, this is a big opportunity for him, massive opportunity. So I'm sure that it's all fun and games, but I know when we get in the ring, I'm taking it serious. And these are the kind of fighters where you see people slip up, they go in underestimate them and they slip up. But I'll not be doing that on Saturday. I'll be taking it serious and fully focused. Yeah.
And I wonder, how do you feel in general? Like you're a champion these days. You're always the A side when you're out there. You know, Steed Woodall before, Elvis Ahorgah now. You're there to be shot at. People are always coming for you. How does it feel to be in that position where it's always your opponent that's the underdog recently?
It's great, you know. It's tough at the top. But yeah, you know, I'm happy to have the tag on my back. You know, I'm a champion now, and it comes with the territory. So yeah, I'm more than happy to have a tag on my back, and people, if they want to challenge me, that's absolutely fine. Bring it on.
And Woodall last time, a few people were saying they felt that the stoppage might have been early. It's easy to say that from a television set. You were in the ring with Steed. When that fight was called off, did you think that's about right, or did you think that perhaps he could have continued at that point? What was your view from the best seat in the house?
For me, to be fair, the ref probably had a better view than me because my head was going crazy throwing shots. But when the first knockdown, it was very heavy. It probably should have been stopped there. It got up on 9, pushing 10. And then secondly, I had him under caution, caught him with 4 clean shots. And the referee jumped in. I wanted to carry on so I could get a clean knockout, but if he didn't stop it there, I would have stopped it in a few seconds later, picking him up off floor. So I probably did, yeah. So I think it was the right thing.
And obviously, you can't look too far ahead of Elvis this weekend. But it's a bit of an open secret that you're going back to Oakwell in the summer. Mm-hmm. I wonder, obviously, you can't reveal it and jump the gun too soon. But has Ben sort of given you an idea of the sort of opponent you're going to have for that and what sort of fight we might be in for?
No idea, mate. Either a British title defence, could be a European, could be a world title eliminator, could be a top 10 ranked opponent. I genuinely have no idea. We're supposed to find that out last week when I met my manager to speak about what's next, and this got sprung on me. So yeah, I don't know yet, mate. We'll have to wait and find out. When I know, you'll know.
And I mean, you must be the first contact in Ben's phone at the moment. You know, he's brought you straight back in for this. But after this one, is that no more till Oakwell? Like, let me have a rest, Ben?
Well, for me, you know, I'll fight every weekend if I could, but I just don't think the shows are going to be there. I think the next one's the 7th of March, all-women's show. I could put a wig on. I might jump on that one. You never know. But no, I think that'll be me now until Oakwell. You know, when I was told at first I wasn't going to fight again until Oakwell because of for 11th. Like, it's hard, like in between that date with the shows. if I were to fight, obviously Oakwell's a massive risk, a massive gamble putting the show on. If I were to fight any closer to that than now, risk of injury, cuts. If I get injured, I can't train properly for however many weeks. It's not worth the risk. So for me, I'm happy to sit out now. Well, not sit out, but happy not to fight until Oakwell, which could potentially in May or June. We'll see when it is in the summer. But you know, I'm going to got a nice holiday booked end of next week. Have a nice week holiday. Train over there, back in gym, and yeah, good to go ready for Oakwell.
Don't train too hard because Ben will call you up and put you on a show.
Yeah, that's well. I won't mind. I'll make sure I'll be sparring in St Lucia.
And I'm wondering, what do you think of the main event on Saturday night? I think it's a great fight. Adam Azim going in there with a former world champion. How are you viewing that one as a fighter?
Yeah, I'm not really seeing much of Lipinets, to be honest. Obviously, I've seen Adam, watched him closely a lot. Absolutely class, you know, sharp, great fighter. But obviously, I know I've heard some good things about his opponent as well. So, be interested to see what Adam can do with a former world champion.
I'm throwing it forward to a huge fight involving a boxer fighter. It's one that we're asking everybody about. I'm getting a lot of different opinions on it today. Eubank Jnr, Conor Benn, what do you think of that fight? And can I get a prediction from you? Not everyone's given me one, but you must have one for me, Callum.
I'm going to go for Benn. Mid-round stoppage, I think, yeah. I'm going to go for that. Yeah. But with the fight, it's a good fight. It's a big fight. It's hard because you're not seeing Ben out in a proper fight for a while, a long time. Eubank, it looked like it almost dipped a bit when I seen him in Saudi. But again, if the Eubank that beat Liam Smith turns up, he'll get the beating of him. If the Ben that we've seen that's ferocious, that tenacity, turns up, I think he'll have the beating of Eubank. But yeah, I think it's a good fight. I'm all looking forward to the Viddal Riley fight, to be fair. Shed Clark, looking forward to that one. Proper 50-50 fight, domestic fight.
Well, that's the thing. He was supposed to be on this card. Sadly, that fight didn't come off. But
sad for them, but not too sad for me otherwise. That's why I'm here. To be fair, I was thinking obviously as a Chamberlain fight, Viddal Riley fight is massive. Would have loved to see that. I'm thinking, would I rather see that or box? I'm still not sure, because is that good of a fight? I might have rather see that, but I don't know.
But Viddal Riley and Chev Clark's going to be a great fight in its own right. Are you backing Viddal for that one? Yeah,
I'm going to have to back Viddal. I've seen him in person quite a lot fighting. He's a great fighter. Not that Chev isn't, but after his last loss, he got stopped, didn't he? Got stopped, so it was quite a heavy stoppage. Is he going to come back from that or not? So again, I think that's an interesting fight.
And just finally, perhaps the easiest one to predict for yourself, how's your fight going to go on Saturday?
Simpson by knockout we're going to go for. What round? Depends. If he carries on like he is, it's going to be a first round demolition job. But if he's nice to me tomorrow, I might let him last a few more rounds.
Fantastic. Callum
Cheers,
Simpson,
mate.
thank you so much for speaking with me today.
No worries, mate.
Best of luck on Saturday, mate.